I gotta tell you, I do not seek out the red pill community content, but it finds me somehow, and I don't want it to find me, but here we are. Every time I go on YouTube, in my shorts feed, yes, I watch the shorts feed. I'm a little bit addicted. Don't judge. I get these videos popping up, and these videos are all about high value women, high value men. And oh my gosh, it's been driving me crazy. Okay. So the only way that these people seem to be able to view high value women and men is through this idea of, well, high value men are men who make money. That seems to be pretty much the only thing they have to offer, by the way, is that they make a lot of money. And high value women are women who are virgins, apparently, and loyal, and maybe cook. What is that all about? Anyways, I just find it like ridiculous. So look, whatever somebody wants, if two people agree to that, fine. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home cooking wife and a traditional wife or a trad wife, as they call it, whatever floats your boat. But this kind of idea, I just find it just quite in my view, okay, in my judgy view, I do find it ridiculous that men, first of all, these men are always, it's okay for them to be, um, to basically sleep with as many women as they want. But the women, if they have a, what is it, a high body count, they say, then they're run through, right? And they don't see the double standard at all. Like in this day and age, it just doesn't occur to them because what they bring to the table apparently is money and fancy cars and other materialistic things. And then the women need to be loyal and virginal, even though they're clearly chasing the kind of women that don't fit their own standards because, well, they are sleeping with all these women. So make it make sense, because it doesn't. And then these women, they're constantly bashing this women, but yet they keep choosing the kind of women who are specifically attracted to just material things and are so I just don't get it. And also, I mean, look, if you're a woman and you're looking for men to provide for you and you don't want to work, again, that's your free choice. But most people in today's world, they both provide. We don't really even really have the luxury of like living on one salary. And I don't know, like my mom and dad, they both worked, and at different points they had different financial situations. My dad lost his job at one point and my mom provided. Another point, my mom lost her job, my dad provided, and they took care of each other. And then my mom had kids, and she was a stay-at-home mom at a certain point. That's okay too, because that was a role that she was playing. And then they took care of each other. It's a relationship. It's an equal relationship, but it's not based on like how much money or how much value a person brings. It's not this like exchange of material goods. It's like the reason that they're high value to each other is because of what they provide to each other in terms of support and companionship and friendship and caring and support, and they, the intellectual capacity. It's interesting. You also hear these men, they say, well, I don't want my women smart or funny. Like, I have my guy friends for that. I just want the woman to, I don't know, cook me a meal. And it's like, you're going to spend so much time with that person. I just don't understand that mindset. I really, really don't. To me, a high value person of any kind, whether that's a partner in a romantic relationship, a husband, or just a friend, is like somebody who has principles, somebody who I enjoy being around, hopefully somebody who I can have an interesting conversation with, somebody who's kind, somebody, I do like ambition. Ambition, by the way, doesn't mean somebody has to have like a Ferrari. Ambition means that they have something that they want to achieve in this world. They have some sort of a goal, or they have some sort of some way that they want to be useful in the world. That's that's a value. That's ambition to me. And there's something really lacking when, you know, everything is just based around the car one drives or the body count one has and the double standard in that. I just kind of I just want to have a conversation with some of these people and really to try and understand how they got their minds there, because it's just I think there's a little bit of yeah, I just want to have a conversation with them. I'll just leave it at that, because I think they might need to reevaluate their high value thing situation. And by the way, the idea that somebody is now low value, undesirable because they had, X number of sexual partners. Um, Look, again, I have a very live and let live philosophy. There's a difference between somebody who, you know, is doing it because they have low self-esteem, or or confidence issues, or low self-worth, or this is not what they want, right? Versus they're choosing to do things that they want, and that's their preference. And if it's their preference and they're a confident, strong person who knows what they're doing and choosing to do what they want, that's their business and nobody else's. And nobody should be asking that question. The only relationship that's relevant is the one between that person and you. Is that person loyal in your relationship? Is that person kind in that relationship? Can you trust that person in different situations? That's what matters. And I don't know. I don't know how this red pill thing happened and these relationship experts popped up who never seemed to be able to keep a relationship in the first place. And I'm not claiming, look, I'm not claiming to be a relationship expert at all. But I feel like they really need to reevaluate their values and maybe not give so much advice when you're just figuring out things for yourself, Maybe share some of your experiences, but I think people think they've got it all figured out, and they should maybe have a little bit more doubt than they do. Just my thoughts. I think people are going to come after me now. Oh well, I'm what is it? I'm black. Oh, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say like I'm black pilled, but that's probably a community. Blue pilled is probably also a community. So whatever pill color I'm gonna choose that I thought was non-existent is probably a real community and probably symbolizes something like it's gonna just get me in trouble. So I'm gonna stop talking now. Yeah, that's probably for the best.